Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Excellency Kiai Haji Muhammad Hasan Mutawakil Allah, as the head of Zainul Hasan Islamic University, Excellency Dr. Abdul Aziz Wahab, as Director of Zainul Hasan Islamic University, Honorable Mr. Zainuddin MPD, Honorable Mr. Beni Hamdani as the head of TBI. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Vina. Here I will explain my proposal. The first, background of the study and novelty. Background of the study. Teaching a language has many different features. A teacher does not only teach and pay attention to students' language skills, such as reading, writing, listening, and speaking, but also helps facilities and encourage students to have enthusiasm, good attitude, and motivation toward English. Furthermore, teachers have to understand what students learn, how and why such learning influences them, how lessons can be beneficial for them in the future. And the reason I choose this topic is because I think it is suitable to research in remote areas where most of the facilities are not the same as in city to teachers. So teachers must have good pedagogical competence to overcome problems that occurs in students. And novelty. Based on the previous research above, not a single researcher has discussed how students learn English. Most researchers focus on conducting research on teacher pedagogical competence. So, the novelty of this research is that it focuses on teacher pedagogical competence, but also discuss a little about students learning English. And then next, statement of the problem and objective of the study. Statement of problem. There are two statements. Number one, do the English teacher master the pedagogical competence? And number two, what strategies do teachers use in teaching English? And then objective of the study. Number one, to determine the pedagogical competence of teacher in teaching English. And number two, to find out what strategies teachers use in teaching English. Next, previous studies. There are 8 previous studies. Number one, Dini Damayanti. The title, an analysis of teachers' pedagogical competence in teaching English at MA NW Aik Buka Sentral Lombok. And number two, Basri. The title, analysis of teacher pedagogical competence in teaching English at the first grade of SMA Negeri Selayar. And number three, there is Hasriani. The title, English teachers pedagogical competence in regard to understanding the students. And number four, Ainul Mardia. The title, an analysis of teachers pedagogical competence in teaching English for young learners. And number five, Rusdiana. The title, the analysis of pedagogical competence of the English teachers of the third grade students at SMA Negeri 3 Banda Aceh. And number 6, Alang Prasetyo Arif. The title, An Analysis of Teachers' Pedagogical and Professional Competence in Teaching English at MAN 2 Banyumas. Number 7, M. Syahrul. The title, The Analysis of Pedagogical Competence of the English Teachers of the Second Grade Students at MTS Negeri 1 Jeneponto in Teaching English. And the last, Maharani Hasana. The title, An Analysis of Pedagogical Competence of English Teachers in SMPN 1 Bandar Saikijang. This research has similarities and differences with previous studies. The difference lies in the research title used by the author, which is different from previous research, and the research object used is also different. Apart from that, the formulation of the problem raised in each study is different. Next, theoretical review. The teacher is the person who gives knowledge of students. In more understanding, broad teachers can